Hello, online learners. Week 1, topic 1, topic B. When we look at topic B, which is also in the first week, we will be looking at the chemistry towards life. So the topic we're going to look at is atoms, elements, and ions, property of water, molecular molecules, which can be a little detailed, but we'll get you through it, and something called metabolism and enzymes. Topic B does do some chemistry, but it's you can handle it. It's not a lot, and I go through it step by step. So if we scroll down to here, it is in biochemistry. By the end of topic B, biochemistry, you should be able to explain the difference between atoms, elements, and ions. Recognize pH and acids and bases very simply in this level. Talk about chemical bonding and the role of water, and then we're going to talk about two different types of molecules, ionic bonding and covalent bonding. And then when we look at the chemistry of carbon, carbon is used in biological molecules, so we will look at 4 classifications of biological molecules. And if you've done any nutrition studies, you've probably heard about carbohydrates, proteins, and lipids. And the last one is nucleic acids, which you've heard about. You probably haven't labeled them nucleic acid. Then we're also going to look at the role of enzymes, which is a type of protein in physiology. So as you scroll down and start looking at topic B, I have a video where I walk you through the information presented in the textbook. And again, here's the textbook pages, and here is the note page to capture the key points. Then there's an activity here where you do some textbook questions. No marks are given for that part. Now, when we talk about molecules and building blocks of the body, it's the electrons that are very important. So what I want you to think of is, what are the electrons doing as we bond? And we'll talk here about chemical bonding, in terms of ionic bonding where they lose or gain, or covalent bonding where they share. And I have a really good video here where I break down the difference and show you the difference. And this is the video in which I refer to. It's 2 minutes, but it's really good at showing you what the electrons do. Now, for the assessment for this part, I want you to come up with a study aid because we've gone through a lot of vocabulary. Study aids such as flashcards, are very important in vocabulary drill. So I want you to make flashcards, and this can be done either using like good old pieces of paper or recipe cards, or you can do electronically on an app such as Quizlet or Canva. And if you've never used Quizlet or Canva before, there's very good videos on Google or on YouTube that'll show you how to use them. I want you to use the terms and make some flashcards, and then discuss these 3 questions regarding the flashcards you made. Is it useful? What is not useful? And if you're doing it again, what would you change? So that is the assessment for part B. It is due by Friday at the end of this end of the first week. Good. Then one of the important compounds that you may not realize is important because we see so much of it is water. Chemically, water behaves rather strangely. So we're going to talk about the strangeness of water and why. It has to do with the way it shares its electrons unevenly. So that's important to look at. And then here I walk you through water and its properties. Here's my lecture video. Here is the note page I use. Okay? And here's the textbook pages, so it's all together. Good. Then next we're going to look at biological molecules. And it's a little more detailed, but I've broken it down for you and given you the detail on it. When we look at biological molecules, I want you to know the structure that makes them unique, keeping in mind that with biological molecules, shape matters. So what is unique about the structure, the terminology that goes with the structure, and then the function of carbohydrates, proteins, lipids, and nucleic acids. And we will break them down. And I walk you through these really good videos which help give examples and also show how they interact. So we're looking at carbohydrates, then the same thing with proteins, another one with lipids, realizing there's 3 classifications of lipids, and then nucleic acids. And with all of that, I want you to summarize the material in terms of a summary table. And the summary table is basically a structure and function. And there is a summary table template here that you click on it, and it'll show you the summary template is you got to download it. So it's right here. Hopefully it'll open up for me in real time here. It's coming. It's opening. Anyway, you can use this template to summarize your information. Now, when we're talking summary, I only want 1 or 2 words. I don't want you to Google everything and type it in. 1 or 2 words are what we're looking at. And when we look at the summary table, it looks like this if you want to use it. So if you follow it, and you should be able to download this and write into it. So we're looking at the structures, the uses and functions of them, what elements are present. Then there's something called a monomer, which is a repeating unit that makes up the polymer, which is the big one. What is the repeating unit? And any notes. This is different types within the group. These are sort of like general notes about them. And then this is for points. It's more of an effort mark, but make sure you only put 1 to 5 words per. Now, in order to hand this in, it says right here, hand in through Blackboard by clicking the underlined title of the assessment, which is up here. You click there, and then you can either go create submission and copy the information in here, or if you have that as a document, you can upload the document and put it in there. And then this is due by Friday again. So the end of the week. Okay, so that is that assessment. And let's continue looking through B. And that is the main assessment in B, topic B. Then we are also, there's also a video on metabolism and energy to go through. A little reading on chemical reactions. So that's pretty much it there. Here's the other videos if you want to look at the videos that I talked about in my video in more detail. They're always good videos. Okay, and this is a good Ricochet Science is a good video at this level. Okay, so that's topic B, which is the second part of week 1. So week 1, you've got 2 parts. Make sure you do them both. Take care.